tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas, to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they've refused to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give, I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks, I've no more fucks, I've no more fucks to give.
Hey, happy Sunday evening. I'm a little bit later today with all the drama that's been going on, but I hope everyone's doing well.
Oh,
Welcome
God,
to
yes.
the Genetic Troll channel. Hey, Miss Amy. Hey,
You're
Ben.
welcome. And I'm
Hope you-
streaming on my channel, by the way, folks. So if y'all aren't here, go up there to Generic Trolls and chat away. Woo!
But yeah, hope
What's up,
everyone's
man?
doing well. So Miss Amy says it sounds like Eric Idle. He does a little bit, but it's actually a guy, and he's called Thomas Benjamin William Esquire. You know, he's got that kind of crazy posh,
I got
upper
no
class
fucks to
English
give.
name. Pretty good. It's a pretty good one.
Good intro too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's true. I mean, you need.
Love it.
You need it in this. You need it in here because I've got no more fucks to give. Yeah, it's kind of
Got
funny,
a lot
really.
of shit, man.
Yeah, I know.
So what are we gonna talk about today
I
on
don't
this
know.
lovely Sunday
Well,
night?
hey, cool, Nicole.
Woo.
Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Well, I don't know, really. Whatever. I mean, what's really happened? It's Tuna's birthday tomorrow.
Fuck her.
So, yeah. Oh,
Happy unbirthday, bitch.
she's
Oh,
like
I curse.
60.
Anyways,
like-
I gotta give a shout out. I know everybody do not like this person. I gotta give a shout out to Cool Nicole because that girl, she got the balls to go up and say, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." Woo, man, what
Yeah.
a night!
It definitely does feel like a song that Eric Idle would write. Because don't forget, he wrote "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life," and one of my favorite parts for that song is "Life's a piece of shit when you look at it." Which is true.
is.
Yeah, I love that though. I just love that no more fucks to give because you have to have it. You have to have it in this community. Just don't give a fuck no more. Because if you
Yep.
let people bother you and you let the past be the past, you're gonna end up crying and going insane. But yeah, that's why. That's like one of the songs.
Oh
That's like one of the songs I like playing on this channel as well. As the haters are gonna hate too. Yeah, absolutely
yeah.
right, Miss
Right.
Amy. That's why I went on. That's why I went on this side of earlier. I mean, Steve let me up. He was kind of nice. He was nice to me. I do a bunch of trolling and shit. And I just told him, why the hell do you shout? Just calm down, breathe. 1, 2, 3. Just take it easy. Just stop shout. Just stop shouting. You can't have a civil conversation with her. Nell was up there. Even fat ass dogs. I can't stand the guy, to be honest. I think he's a prick. However, even he kind of admitted a little bit in a nice way to Tuna that that the way she talks to Donovan is a little bit disturbing too, and that she needs.
It is.
He kind of said she needs to be a little bit. She needs to be a little bit. He needs to be. Sorry, she needs to be a little bit more patient with him,
At
which
least,
is
I mean, I don't know. Like, at least Isaac has a little bit of a patience in a way, but everybody gets annoyed at times. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I mean, I've been through that too with this individual. I'm not gonna say his name because he's, oh God, I'm not gonna get that bitch
It's fine.
attention. But
I
anyway,
get it.
he's special needs too, and God, he can be a little bit annoying at times.
Yeah.
We have to be, you know, and that's it. He crossed the line, so I had to block that motherfucker. So yeah,
But yeah,
that's
he did.
how it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But the thing is, he's getting supervised by the wrong person when she's control, block him, block that, block that. And when someone's been, he said that on the asylum. He said that he had the mental age of 15-year-old. I don't. I just don't know. I just think he's a little bit on the. He's on the spectrum. He's got ADD, and he's got a little bit of autism. But he's a lot more mature than that, to
Yeah,
be honest.
yeah.
I mean, he's capable of going out on his bike. He's capable of going to Burger King. He wants to have a YouTube channel. He's capable. He's capable of a lot of
We
things. But I don't keep saying
we
this. If
would
he
like
wants to
to
keep going,
help. We would like to help him
yeah,
too, and do his
yeah,
own thing. And
yeah,
I mean, it don't bother. He could ask questions and like what to do and everything. But we're not gonna be like her. Being like a fucking monster and yelling at her and
yeah. I
demanding
mean,
her and telling. No, we don't do that shit.
what he needs, Miss Amy, is probably a financial guardianship where he doesn't have to, because of all the freaking money going on Cash Apps and YouTube and shit. That's what
Yep.
that's what he needs. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, being the way YouTube is, and I've said this 1,000 times. The biggest mistake he
I
made
I I,
was putting his full
I mean,
name on YouTube.
with, with the Cash App situation,
Yeah,
if he wanted to get a Cash App, I tell him, look,
yeah,
go ahead, do that. If you get enough money, try to spend it if you can, but don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could tell him that it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. You know?
yeah, yeah. It's his money, but he needs a financial guardian to make sure the money's going in the right
Mhm.
place.
Exactly.
If he wants to, if he wants to go to Burger King, then that guardians will say, okay, I'm going to load some money on your card. $20 that should cover you for Burger King, and send me the change back, or or just don't waste the change. You know,
Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, Tina, I know her for a long time, and she's still doing the same shit from when she started the damn YouTube thing. Shit.
it's the controlling of the channel, and that's what it is. It's his freaking, just if he wants to go on a panel, just let him go on a panel. I mean, he's more than welcome on this channel. I mean, he'll get,
Yeah.
we'll treat him like a king. but he's not allowed to. Tuna don't want that. I mean, I'm not after
But
no,
did you hear about I don't know, it was about that he gave her money or something. I didn't get, I don't want to get the wrong information, but you know what I'm talking about, GT. That he gave Nelson money or something,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
tried to give it back to him or something.
yeah.
Can you like kind of like explain to the people in the chat about that? Like what he's trying to do or something, because I know he's trying to get it back to him. I
Yeah,
know
no, yeah.
Nelson was trying to get the
Yeah,
money back.
Nelson did try and get the money back, but apparently there was an issue with the Cash App, where the Cash App got rejected or the Cash App got closed down. And Donovan's saying it's because of
Yeah.
identification and debit card reasons. I mean, yeah.
That's probably why. Wow. Well, folks, I mean,
But I've had different stories. Like he got told not to use the Cash App no more after the whole incident of sending somebody else money to get unblocked.
come on, man. I mean,
That's why
yeah.
that's why you don't that's why I don't some people just need a financial guardian, and some people just need a little bit of supervision, but you need to have it to the right person. You need to have it to the right person.
Right?
Yeah, and she's too overprotective. I mean,
Exactly.
I said again, his biggest mistake was putting his full name on his YouTube channel, because because like the day I was talking to him, he got there. I'm not going to use the word swallowed. I'm going to use the word welfare check.
Yeah, he got the sheriff came into this residence and checking up on him and everything, and
yeah,
I saw that shit. I saw it and everything. That was kind of a little bit scary,
Yeah, and that was when I was on
especially
panel.
for
That's when I was
him.
on panel with him. It's ridiculous. That shit shouldn't be happening. The guy, I mean, yeah, I know he wants to be in the drama, but then there's a chance he can't take the drama too. It might be too much for him too.
If he heard his voice, it's like he doesn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you were up in the panel. You told him what you need to do and everything. And
yeah,
I mean, it's scary. It is really freaking scary.
I mean, Tina, it's true. It's true. If there was a call made and the police record the calls, then under the Freedom of Information Act, you're entitled to see who, try and get a copy of that call, or at least try and get a copy of the voice and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is just go to the police station and ask a request of a copy of the call, and then they will send it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, the daughter of a friend of mine is quite sure to Donovan in terms of inspection, and he's definitely he's definitely functional, but there's some things he shouldn't be doing. He don't need to be doing on his own. He just needs he needs to if he wants to go be on YouTube, then he needs a responsible mentor who's patient with him, is there for him and supporting him, helping his channel grow, but not being too freaking protective with just blocking everybody. And it's like he's brainwashed, and he's latched onto her. He don't need that.
Oh yeah.
And he's not allowed to go anywhere else.
That's pretty messed up.
I'm sure he could do well.
Everybody was trying to help him. Everybody's trying to help him. Like, look, she's trying to control you. You need to get away from that shit.
It's never going to work because he's scared. Because as he's always said, Tina lives nearby. He's scared, and they're all scared, and they're all scared of her.
I mean, they always said, if somebody's trying to threaten you or anything, you should go to the police and just file a report.
Yeah.
That's not that hard.
And of course,
get a restraining order, get a protective order.
Yeah, but but it's getting that order granted too. It's going through the courts, and whether they're gonna, it's just too much. It's just too much hassle. Exactly, it's weird. It's just I know. You just gotta try. You just gotta try and keep reaching out. It's like somebody being. It's like somebody being in a cult. You gotta freaking kidnap them to leave the
Oh
cult.
yeah, like Scientology.
Yeah,
You know how Scientologies
because
are.
it's kind of
When
like
you
Stockholm
leave,
syndrome, where you get kidnapped and then you start
yeah,
supporting the
yeah,
kidnappers' cause.
yeah, and then like you leave their church, they will hunt your ass down. I mean, they will hunt your fucking ass down, and that's not good.
Yeah, and they're shooting you and all kinds of crap. Yeah.
Yep, I know Scientology. That's one main example too. I mean, no joke. I seen that shit on the news. That's like fuck that
You know,
shit. Fuck
but
that.
and then this, and this shit's, this shit's, this the whole community's toxic anyway. Like, Nelly, did you know Nelly did a live stream from Times Square?
Yeah, I saw that.
And I watched it for a little bit because just it's nice to see New York City. I love the city. I've been there before, and he's got people threatening to call the cops and doing this and doing that. Hey, just because he's live and
Well,
everybody knows his location. I
oh
don't know, it's
Lord,
just weird. It's just I don't know.
I don't do that shit,
Sometimes
man.
he's
Oh.
you know I'm not saying he's doing something. He's doing something positive. He's away. He's away from the drama. He's doing a real live stream. Let's look the freaking guy walk on fucking New York City for fuck's sake.
I
I
know.
mean, I know I've done shit to Elvis Travels, but that's Elvis Travels. Yeah.
I mean, like today, it's been a crazy, crazy day
Oh, I
with
know.
this whole, Isaac and Steve Billings. But you know, there's something there that somebody somebody lied, and it's not good. And
Mm-hmm.
I know that bald headed motherfucker. I'm sorry to say, Steve, but you have exposed me on Twitter, but I've been cammed up, so nice try, fool.
It's been funny, it's been funny. I mean, he was pleasant to me. He knows I'm a troll, and I told him, and he knows I'm with his thing. It's just the fucking internet. I'm chilled about things. Like, somebody apologized. I'm fine. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't let shit bother me. Because
Yep,
what's the point of letting shit bother you and getting fucking triggered and shouting and yelling? It's not gonna. It
yeah.
don't help the situation.
I learned my lesson for that shit a long time
Yeah.
ago. And
You
thanks
know,
to
I'm.
you, man. Thanks
You
to
know, I'm.
you.
You
Big
know.
shout out to you because shit,
You
I
know.
would go off. I would go off
Yeah.
with these motherfuckers, but I just like, nope, just
Hey.
leave.
I'm
You
glad.
know what?
I'm glad. I'm glad he's doing better health wise too. I don't. I don't wish I don't wish cancer on anybody. To be honest.
No, no,
No.
no. I
I
mean,
hate that.
I don't. I'm not gonna talk about his health or anything.
No, we are definitely
But
not. It's not our
as
place. But
a person, what he's doing, the action that he's doing. Okay.
I mean, it's
But yeah,
entertain. It's entertainment. I've always said it's an interactive soap opera.
yep, yes,
We're,
it is.
we're all our characters on the soap opera. I'm
Yeah,
GT. I'm Troy. You got MER. We got Miss Amy in the house. We're all freaking. We're all characters, and we all have a different script and a different story every day. We
yep,
all have our friends. We
that's
all have our
true.
buddies, and that's what happens. And that's what happens. And it's so
You
funny.
know, I mean, ever since then, like I was moving on and doing my own thing. I have like bunch of guests coming in. When I went live at that time, I was like, wow, okay,
Mm.
that's cool. All right, that's
I'm the
fine.
girl next door who's
You
very
know,
supposed to be murdered.
and I felt welcome. I felt, see, the people, it's not like you can't judge them for who they are. Yeah, they can be
Mhm.
evil, they can be conniving. Everybody's evil and conniving. Everybody's doing some evil shit. But,
Mhm.
when you look at them and you get to know them, it's like they're really good people out there.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? You know? It's like I gotta find out on my own. Now if everything's been fucked up, oh well, hey,
Yeah.
shit happens.
Mhm. That's why.
But
That's
I'm an
why. So,
honest person.
I mean, that's why sometimes you just better off moving on. Fucking moving on for shit and moving on from shit and moving on from the fucking past.
Exactly. I
And this
mean,
stuff
shit
like
happened like what, 4 or 5 years ago. So what?
yeah,
That's 4 or 5 years ago. Let it go.
exactly.
You know?
Should the shit should the shit you done happen? More than likely no, but it is what it is what it is. I wasn't there all at the time. You've always been good with me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Exactly. We all do
I'm
evil
moving.
shit
I'm moving
around
on.
here.
I'm moving on from a
Shit.
bunch. I'm moving on from a bunch of shit too. I'm just I
Oh
told you
yeah.
all I wanted to do was just talk to people, just talk a bunch of random shit, shoot the shit, do a little bit of trying, and then make my shorts, and that's it.
Oh
And
yeah.
just concentrate on my channel. That's all I want to do.
I need to go live, but I haven't been going live lately. I've been feeling tired. You know me, and I hate this shit, man. Hate that
Yeah,
COVID shit, man. It just drives me nuts.
I know.
I
I know.
mean,
I've gone
my
live a lot the
pace
last
was.
3 days.
Oh, I know. Thank God. I was like, thank God you're back. Oh God.
I know. I've never been live so much. I know. I've never
I
been
was
live so.
I was like well, I'm like, please God, let him go back alive so I can, you know, be up there and trying to restream if I can, because sometimes I don't restream, but I do
I've
stream.
turned the setting on StreamYards now where you can just do it from when you log into my account. Then you don't have to do it from yours. So it should give you
Oh,
the
that'd be cool.
it
Yeah,
should give
show
you
me
the
how
option.
to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should.
show me how to do that.
Yeah, it's on there now, so you should see it. So yeah,
Well, I already did it anyway, so.
yeah, it's fine. But yeah, what a night. Yeah, today's my Friday too. I'm done with work. I'm off work tomorrow. I'm off work Tuesday. I go back Wednesday, so I get to sleep. I get to sleep in tomorrow. No more waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing to
Yeah.
stay up if you want to. You done your job,
Mhm.
get your money in anytime. Woo. Get your bills
Yeah.
paid.
And then pay all those bills and have my coffee in hand. You know how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is in life.
Yeah. Tomorrow's
Yeah,
family day
man.
here. I know it's a holiday here tomorrow anyway, but I'm off anyway, so I'll probably do an
Yeah,
online grocery
President's
order,
Day.
get some groceries delivered because I am too lazy to go out tomorrow. I don't want to go out nowhere tomorrow.
Yeah, over here it's President's Day.
And then
God, I want to honor
I'll
them
prob-
presidents of the United States. Y'all trash.
I'll probably play on the computer. I'll probably play on the computer a little bit tomorrow too, and just catch up on a bunch of shit.
Play Cyberpunk.
You feel high when you do online grocery ordering. I don't do it high now. I just get what I need. I don't buy shite. It's easy doing it online
Yeah.
because you ain't gonna buy. You don't waste money on shite in the stores that you don't need and don't want, and then you can kind of see how much it's gonna cost you, how much you're gonna spend too. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, I used to like. I mean,
Online
yeah,
groceries, not online groceries pretty cool at times, but it's kind of a little complicated because they may give you the wrong orders at times. I
yeah.
remember some people did that.
I've never had many major problems. The probably worst problem I had was when I did it in England many years ago because we've had this online shopping in England for years, and I got somebody else's wine. I got two free bottles of wine in my shopping,
Oh
and we drove
shit.
And me and my ex,
Did they ever? I was
we drunk that
wondering,
shit.
like in England, when you buy alcohol, do they ever card you, like ID you,
No,
like over here in the United States,
the
they
yeah,
do.
the
Like
first
every time you
the
buy
first time I got
cigarettes
carded over
and
here
beer.
was in probably in an Irish bar over here. And
Yep.
I've never been carded. I've never been carded in my life in England. Nobody cards over there. Um, I probably when I was like 14 years old, I went to what was it? In so in England they call a liquor store in England is called an off license. And
Oh, okay.
the reason why they call it an off license is because they have a license to sell alcohol off the premises. So you can't buy you can't you can buy the alcohol, but you have to consume it off the premises. You can't drink it in the off license. A public house or a pub, they have a license to sell alcohol out on and off the premises, so you can sit in the pub and drink
Yeah,
beer.
we
But,
do. They
but
do
yeah, I got
here
like served.
too in the
Yeah,
United States.
so I got served at 14 years old in a liquor store for the first time off license, and I bought some beer and stuff. And it was like, hey Miss Amy, and
Hello.
it was kind of cool. And then
Hello.
at 15, I got served in pubs. Um,
Mm.
16, I was like 16 years old. I was traveling on a train coming back from Manchester to Liverpool, and the cart comes around, and I'm like to the guy, "What have you got to drink?" And then he starts saying alcoholic drinks, and I bought me a beer. It was nice. I had a good night's sleep that night too. And then I started going clubbing, and I was like probably like 16, 17 years old when I started going to nightclubs. So
Ah.
because nobody caught it. I mean, when I was like 14, when I was like 14 years old, I was like 6. Yeah, I'm tall. So I've always been tall for my height. I've always been tall. And I
Right.
had facial, I kind of looked, I kind of looked mature for my age. And what was funny is I was dating this girl when I was like 14 years old, and she was like 15 years old. She was a year older than me. And when her mom first seen me, she thought I was older than her. She thought I was
Oh,
like 18 years old
Good
dating a
grief.
dating a 15-year-old,
are you
and she didn't
Yeah.
until she seen me in my school uniform, she realized that I was actually younger than her.
did you go gray early? Sometimes that can um like how Steve Martin went gray like in his 20s, I think.
No, I'm not
No, you
that.
just okay, you just
I just look tall. I just look tall because like I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'2" in real life.
wow.
So I've always been I've always been tall and everybody else has been short. So it's like I had kids at school when I was like 14 years old asked me to buy them Playboy from the newsagent
Right.
and porn mags. Yeah, yeah.
Here
People
in
and
Canada, or at least where I
yeah,
am, they now have a policy for both cigarettes and
yeah.
alcohol. Like, it's our policy that we will ask for your ID if we want to,
Hmm.
even if you look, if we have any suspicion, and you're gonna just deal with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. The more stricter in the States. I couldn't believe getting carded and stuff. It was kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think I got carded in Vegas though by alcohol.
Okay.
It was just certain parts of the certain parts of the USA. Hey, do you have any ID? Do you have any identification? But like I said this before in one of my previous streams, but you've probably never heard this story. I used to go to this nightclub in a place called New Brighton called the Chelsea Reach. It's gone now. Nobody knows who I am
Mhm.
anyway. And I wasn't there that night, and it got raided by the cops.
Oh shit.
And 75% of the drinkers in there were underage, and
Oh
like
my god.
and couple of 13-year-old girls were found in there too. Yeah,
Oh shoot.
it was
They should
fun.
know better. Jesus
I used to go
Christ.
there. We used to go there when we like when I was in my when I was in my teens too, and
Yeah.
so I was like I was in my teens, and I met these I don't know if we used the word pull, but I ended up making out with this girl kind of thing, and she was her parents didn't know she'd gone out. She was staying at a friend's house, but they went to the to the nightclub, and she was telling me that she got on the bus to the nightclub, and she She asked for she asked for child fare, half price bus fare, and the bus driver said to her, "I hope they're selling half price drinks where you're going."
Oh my god.
That was the kind of thing. But I was, yeah, I
Wow.
was in my I was in my teens too, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
There's a show in the States. It's called Bar Rescue. He's basically like the Gordon Ramsay
Yeah,
of bars. He's great. He's so
Yeah, I
aggressive, but
remember that
he
shit.
actually really cares. So it's like, you got mold in your eyes. What the fuck? But like, he did this test where the guys who were letting in people would let in girls who were underage.
yeah,
They had fake IDs and they just
Oh,
wouldn't care.
yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
yeah.
So
Yep.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can get into so much shit. You can get into so much shit for that. Even in the UK, you could potentially lose your license. I'm surprised that Chelsea never lost its license, to be honest.
right.
But the thing is, I know alcohol was involved, and it wasn't a violent club or nothing. There really wasn't any fights in there, to be
Right.
honest. It was kind of chill and mellow. It really was in these
Mhm.
places. And but to me, it was keeping the kids off the streets for a couple of hours. Everyone was just having a good time and dancing.
Right. I mean, give them a Shirley Temple or something. But
Yeah.
God, that's the point. Yeah, keep them off the street for a bit.
Yeah. It keeps them out of mischief. But I did love my clubbing days. I do miss them, to be
Yeah.
honest. So, yeah.
I never really got into it for whatever reason. I guess like because I was in university theater and we'd have cast parties after the play was done, and
Mhm.
I was the sober one, and everyone, not everyone, but so many got just like pissed drunk and throwing up, and I'm like, this is so boring.
Mhm.
Just watching them just making fools of themselves like this. I'm going
Well, it was fun.
home.
I just loved it. I just loved it. I just loved the
Yes.
atmosphere and going out and the
Yeah.
freedom and shit and the fucking drinking and shit. And it was more fun underage when I had my because
Yeah.
the drinking age in the UK is 18 years old.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
back
I
then,
think that's here too. I don't know.
cigarettes were 16 years old.
Right. And here, I don't know what it's like over in the UK, but here they actually cover up the cigarettes like at a gas station or something. They don't have them on display anymore.
Yeah, they do it. They do it now too, and they put like scary photos on the cigarette package now of people's cancerous lungs and shit.
Oh yes. The thing is, people will still. Our nanny. Well, she wasn't really our nanny, but she lived downstairs and would look after us after school. Like, she smoked like 1,000 cigarettes a day, got stage 4 lung cancer, and still smoked. They
Yeah,
don't care.
they're
They'll do
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's that addiction, yeah. That's why,
Exactly.
and that's why the government taxes it so much in England because
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
all smoke, smoke, smoke. It's all smoke, smoke, smoke.
Yeah.
It's
Anytime
all
I
smoke.
smell smoke, I remember Grammy and
Yeah,
she
it's
smoked
like
all the time.
it's like when I used to come back on these nightclubs, I would smell my shirt, and your shirts would smell
I
of
know.
cigarette smoke because back then you were allowed to smoke in the nightclubs and the pubs back then,
Yes.
and then on the double decker buses you were allowed to smoke upstairs on the buses too,
Right. Oh my god.
and now
Yeah.
you can't smoke in
No.
restaurants and pubs now. And
Yeah,
and
there's
it's
this
getting,
condition that, like, if you're a parent to young kids, they can get this weird ear infection
mhm,
with it. And I was watching some documentary. It was on the health of children, how we're setting them up for a lot of health problems just because of food and everything. And this one child had that infection in his ear, and the parent just would not stop. He's like, I don't care. And they're like, okay,
mhm,
well, if you want to be around your son and you want to smoke, you're going to have to shower, you're going to have to change your clothes, you're going to have to do this, and you're going to have to wait 2 hours before seeing him if you want him to be okay.
mhm.
Jesus.
It's just great. It's just great. It's like how times are changing. Times are changing now when all this tobacco smoking was so acceptable,
Yes.
and now you just can't. Now it's nope, you can't smoke in pubs. You can't smoke in
No.
restaurants.
Well, now they know, like, they have seen lungs, like what they look like, and
Well, yeah. Well, a lot of the pubs were kind of a lot of the pubs were against it too because they were gonna lose customers and shit.
right. It's interesting
Yep.
too, because it's like pregnant women shouldn't smoke or drink.
Yeah, yeah.
But like my mom No, but like my dad and his 4 siblings, like their mother smoked and drank, and they're fine. Well, one was kind of not, but they all turned out okay. But yeah, I think it's more just generally kind of please don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just what I mean. If you watch Mad Men, they're all drinking and smoking at work all the time.
Yeah.
Just they have a whole little tray of all this bourbon and
Yeah. I mean, like, it's like in England. Some companies it's acceptable to go on a liquid lunch. You can drink.
right
You can go to the pub at lunchtime and come
liquid
back to
lunch.
and come back to work afterwards and drink and stuff. I remember in my old job in the UK. I was we were drinking wine in the office. Hey, Brandon, good day. Yeah, we were drinking red wine.
Oh
It
my
was,
gosh.
and I'm making important, I'm making important decisions too.
Yes.
I'm making important, cut long story short, I was making important financial decisions
Right.
too for
Hi,
the,
Brandon. Hello.
for the job I was doing. It was kind of funny, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. But I mean, yeah, red wine is the kind of thing like in Italy, children will have it. They won't have a ton, but
Mhm.
it's like an accent to the meal. They don't chug it.
But that's the best way to introduce kids to alcohol.
Yes, I mean I wouldn't say here
That's
you're a
what
6-year-old. Have it.
that's what the Europeans do. They introduce the kids, they introduce the kids to alcohol at a young age. Hey,
Right.
this is wine. This is what wine tastes like. This
Yeah.
is beer. We drink it. Because in these Mediterranean countries, they have the red wine or white wine at
Yeah.
dinner time, and
I mean, when I
it's
was
more acceptable.
probably like 9 or 10, Dad
Yeah,
was having a beer. We were visiting family, and he said, "Do you want to sip it? Like a tiny
yeah,
sip?" And I
yeah,
tried it. It was disgusting. Um,
yeah.
but that's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with
It's like my dad made me whiskey and lemonade, but he put a little
it.
bit of, but it was watered down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Just to get
yeah.
just to get the flavor,
Just the taste.
just to get the flavor. And then
Right.
I used to drink shandy in the pub. I used to be able to drink shandy in the pub.
Right.
Basically, shandy's just a little bit of beer and lemonade. Kids could
Yeah.
kids could drink that shit. And I kind of got I remember my mum buying pomade. It's pear it's like sparkling perry. Kind of
Right.
cider made. It's like cider made with pears. And I was a kid, and
Yeah.
I drank a bunch, and I ended up freaking throwing up as a kid. I
Yeah.
ended up thinking that.
Oh
But
no.
yeah. If we introduce these people to alcohol at an early age, this is
Yeah.
alcohol. This is what happens. This is what adults drink. This is we have it with our dinner,
I
and
mean,
it
oh
kind of
sorry.
ages the kids to binge drink.
Well, exactly. If you say absolutely not, like maybe don't do that. Maybe just say,
Yeah.
but like kids can even be introduced to tea, because tea has a lot of caffeine in it sometimes,
Yeah.
with something
Yep.
called, I think it's cambric tea, where it's basically milk with sugar and a tiny bit of tea, just so they get the taste of it, because they might not be old enough to have it.
I was drinking tea. I drank tea at a young age.
Yeah, exactly. They probably lots of milk and like I think it's
Oh
called
no, I didn't like my tea milky, to be honest.
right.
I just put a little. I just like honestly,
Just
I like my
straight.
tea strong with just a little bit of drop of milk in it and like 2 sugars. Sometimes I have 1 sugar. That's
Right.
it. I didn't start drinking coffee till my teens.
I
I just
have
didn't.
to watch it with coffee. I have it sort of socially, like if it's offered,
Yeah,
or sometimes I will have it. But if I have it too much, like I have blood pressure problems, and it just makes me all
yeah.
too crazy. But
No,
I
I like.
mean, also like in medieval times, like kids would drink beer
Yeah,
because that was probably the only way they could drink water because water was often contaminated. So they would drink beer
yeah,
because it
because
was
the alcohol cleaned the water.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean that's kind of cool, actually. Yeah,
How you doing? How you doing, Brandon the Bear? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in.
Brandon. Buen.
G'day. Yeah. But it's true. And back then the life expectancy was short
Well,
anyway.
exactly. Yeah, who cares? Uh, yeah.
Yeah, there was none of this science back then. That's what I was
No.
told.
Amazing how we're living longer.
I know, and then the retirement age keeps getting longer and longer too.
Right. I always thought that my parents would live like into their 90s, and they've both passed away last year in their 70s.
Hmm.
So, it's just like, oh, shit. Well, okay, that happened.
I
Yeah.
know you just never know. It's like my dad. I'm glad he's still breathing. That's good. That's a good sign, and you can still tell.
Good.
I know what you mean. Like my dad's probably. I think my dad's in his 70s now, and
Right.
he just retired. He retired last year. I didn't even know he retired until
Oh,
he told.
man.
He did well. I'm overseas. He's overseas. I'm over. I live
Of
overseas.
course. So he's
So
back in the UK.
yeah, and I just thought he was. We just talk on WhatsApp because he can text me for free.
Right.
And
Yeah, of
I
course.
used to have a plan where I would call, but I get better conversation off with text from him, to
Oh,
be honest with you.
man.
And yeah, I didn't even know he retired. I'm like, how's work? And he goes, I retired. Well, he didn't tell me you retired.
The heck, Dad?
I would have said happy retirement to you. And
Yes.
he says they're still calling him back to come back to work.
I'm retired. Shut up.
Yeah,
Go away.
Yeah.
yeah.
We have friends who the husband and wife, and she's English. He is from Canada, but he's Scottish all the way.
Mhm.
And they found out his father said, "Oh, I'm a engineer or something," but
Yeah,
actually he was an MI5 agent. So he couldn't
yeah.
tell them until I think he was retired. He's like, "Well, so remember when I said that I was an engineer? Guess what? I actually worked for MI5."
Wow.
Amazing. That would have been so cool to meet him, but I never did.
It definitely would have been cool. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of there's a lot of English people everywhere.
Yes, there
Even
are. That's
yeah,
true.
even
We
even
we here in Canada, things like that amaze us because we had a substitute teacher in grade 8 come in, and he was like, "Hello, children," and we're like, "Oh my gosh, he's got an accent!
yeah,
Holy crap!" And
yeah.
so we got him to always say the word cheddar. We're like,
We had another
"Mister, can you say
yeah.
cheddar, please?" Cheddar.
When I was in high school, we had an American teacher,
Oh my god.
and with her being American, everybody was obsessed with America, and they were asking the questions and stuff. And I remember one time we asked her about crime. I think she was from Chicago or some kind of big city somewhere,
Oh, okay, Chicago.
possibly anyway. Yeah,
Right.
it was some big city because we were asking about crime, and she said she got a bag snatched in the city, and the police did,
Yes.
and the police did nothing. So
Oh god,
yeah,
of course not. Yeah.
so yeah, that
Jeez.
was kind of because you know how it is. The media kind of push. When you watch movies and stuff, you think about you used to always think of America as this crazy, violent place
Right.
full of crazy people.
And people, yeah, exactly. People think Canadians are all nice, and
Yeah,
we're
you know,
just as mean as everyone else,
yeah, but Canadian has this. Yeah, it's like the Irish too. Yeah, the Irish. Going,
Oh, and then our substitute, he ended up becoming a teacher because that's sometimes
uh-huh.
you could upgrade to that. And I
Yeah,
had such a terrible time with math class. And we learned about theta. It's
uh-huh.
something, and he's like, "Here's Mr. Theta, and he's gonna go over here." He would
Oh my God.
to try to get us to understand. But I did terribly with math. I could not get it.
Oh my God, I hate math. I hate maths too. I took an 8 week. I finished my degree in December, and
Yeah,
I did an 8 week math course on the statistics.
right.
Hated it. I friggin' did. I friggin' detested that.
What about you, Mayor? Did you do okay with math, or was it really hard?
It was hard, but I did it. I passed.
Oh, it was a pain in the ass.
It was
Yeah.
a pain in the ass. I was bitching about it all the time, to be honest.
The
I
only
have not,
time
I have
that
not done. Honestly, I've not done maths since, like, since the 90s, and I
well,
don't recall
exactly,
those
yeah.
statistics. But I managed to pick it up, and I got everything. I got it to where I passed it. I got an A in it, and it because
Right.
I just wanted to, and I know it sounds big headed, but I just wanted to keep my GPA, so I had to pass. I wanted to get an A in that course, and I did. I got it.
Yeah. Well, determination, yeah. The only part of math that I actually started to understand was trigonometry
Oh my god.
because of the visual and the, isosceles and
Yeah, I wasn't really a math. I wasn't really a math fan. The best subject I was good at school was French.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I understand that. We had to do speeches in junior
yeah,
high, which were called oratoricals.
yeah,
We had to
yeah.
study the subject, but it was to learn how to speak in public. And oh my god! So we had to do that
Public
twice.
speaking.
So the first one I talked about my dog. We had an English setter at the time,
Uh-huh.
and then the second one I talked about ballet because I took ballet.
Mon chien, my dog here.
Mon chien, way. Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, my French teacher begged me to continue with French.
Right.
Yeah, I never did. Just I don't know. I mean, I liked it. Don't get me wrong, but the event, I don't know.
Wow.
I just never did carry on with it. Yeah, there's still words I remember and stuff like that. But
Right.
I was better. I was better at reading it and writing it than I was listening to it. To be honest, because they speak
Oh,
too quick.
wow.
They
I
speak
can
too fast.
read it if I have like a paragraph. I can, for the
Yeah.
most part, pronounce stuff and know what they're talking about. But like off the top of my head, I would just be like, je m'excuse, je m'appelle Aimé avec
But,
blah blah blah.
but what happens is I've been to France normal times. When I start speaking French, these French people they start replying back to me in English. How the fuck am I supposed to learn fucking French when you're not replying me back to in
Yeah.
I'll remember going. It's random. I mean, I remember going to Paris when I went to Paris. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm been
Hello.
on panel.
Not much. How you doing?
Yeah,
Nice
I
to
haven't
have you
been
on
on
panel.
no panel for a little while.
I know. I don't remember the last time you were on my panel.
Who's this guy?
It's Brandon the Bear.
That's Brandon. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hey, Amy.
Hey. Face
Guess
to a
you just
name.
haven't seen my face yet.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I cam up, or sometimes I just leave my cam off like this.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Usually I keep mine off.
Normally, I leave it off if like everyone else's like things off. Like,
Right.
Yeah. I just leave my little green icon on now. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to think that's me, and that's how I look.
Right. Old troll doll.
Yeah. But yeah, talking about friends. I remember going on the Eurostar to Paris with my ex, and we got to La Gare du Nord or whatever, and we needed to go on the Paris metro somewhere. And I did my best friend, asking for corner tickets for the metro, and I'm like, I'm like, bonjour, madame, je voudrais un cornet, s'il vous plaît, and just give him my euros or French franc. I think it was French franc still at the time.
Right.
And I got my book of tickets to use on the bloody Paris metro. That was it.
Right. My dad was bilingual because they were raised in Quebec, and what he couldn't stand for his whole life was where Americans or people who didn't speak French wouldn't make an effort to know how to pronounce it properly. So the bonsoir,
Yeah.
it's not bonsoir, it's bonsoir.
Bonsoir. I know.
He hated that, or bonjour. It's not bonjour.
Mhm.
I'm sure my pronunciation sucks of French too.
Actually, yours is pretty good. Actually, so
I talk more American than Australian. Like the
Right.
American, and everyone hates it. Like my parents, and I'd like say like American stuff deliberately because our language is more like English, like the UK. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd say like ketchup and that. Why ours is like tomato sauce, but I'd normally just say it to annoy because I think it's annoying how people like give a shit. I mean, I've grown up with American production, so I don't even. Sometimes I'm not even doing it on purpose. Like,
Yeah, it's like, oh,
that's-
it's like me branding about. I grew up on Australian soap operas, Neighbours, Home and Away, The Young Doctors, Prisoner, or Prisoner Cell Block H.
oh
All
yeah.
these, yeah.
Well, it was definitely good. Like when I went to America last year, I could understand like what people were saying. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
man.
which part of America did you go to? I'm sure I've asked this before, but I don't remember.
I had a Kentucky tour all around California, so I was
Nice.
in LA. Yeah,
Huh.
it was really good. Like I don't have to listen to Good Day Mate and all that fucking shit.
Must
Like
Yeah, I'm
now.
sure.
be so
So,
sick of
like
that.
yeah, it was just so interesting hearing like everyone's American accents, which I only see like on YouTube or TV. But I went to LA. That's where I met up. I was in Anaheim for a couple of days on my own, but I met
Okay.
like in LA. Then we went to San Diego. Where did
Wow.
we go after San Diego? Oh yeah, Phoenix, Arizona,
Okay.
Baz Lakes, Las Vegas, and San Francisco, and I just saw everything.
Okay,
Wow.
I've been to Las Vegas twice, and I've been to Arizona when I went to see the Grand Canyon.
Oh, man.
I even I saw the Grand Canyon. I even flew over in a helicopter. It was my
Oh
first.
wow,
Holy
I mean,
shit.
that was
Yeah.
great.
That
Yeah.
would be phenomenal.
yeah,
Oh,
I didn't.
I got good footage. I haven't uploaded any of my footage on YouTube, but I've
Yeah.
shared it on like other social media.
Right. Nice.
So whereabouts do you live, Amy?
I'm in Canada. I'm in Eastern Canada. I don't really
Oh,
give away
nice.
specifically,
Yeah.
but I'm in the Canadian Maritimes, basically.
Oh,
It's
nice,
East
Canada. I
Coast.
hear it's nice over there.
It's nice. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Like
pretty
I'd like
cool.
to go there.
Oh, please do. Yeah. If you go in the fall, it's all about the foliage. You know, it looks really
the
nice.
falls.
But yeah, winters are
Yeah.
kind of cold here. But no, there's a lot to like. If you go to Newfoundland, or I think they now pronounce it Newfoundland, like there's a recreation of a Viking settlement
Is
where
there in
yeah,
Canada?
I think it was the first in North America. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, I thought Vikings were like European only, from like the Saxons type. What are they?
Right. Yeah,
I
they
thought
did make it
I
over
thought they were
here.
like
Yeah.
I thought they were like Scottish and all that or
Mhm.
whatever. But
Yeah.
American history, I just think like caviar, like cowboys, what's that guy? Something Custer, like General Custer. And
Oh,
all
General Custer. Yeah. Yeah.
That. I thought I didn't think Vikings. Like, what the fuck happened in Canada? I mean, that's the United States, not
I
Canada.
think so. Yeah, I've only heard that. I'm not familiar. But no, we don't live in igloos. I think they might far up north. I don't know, and we don't.
That's
eat
don't
blubber.
they like? That's in Alaska, don't they? Like, oh, am I wrong?
Possibly it would be really far north where there's a lot of ice, but yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions of Canadians where they think we eat whale blubber, and I'm like, well, yeah, they do way up north because that's like one of the only food sources, but we're just like any other.
It's
Like-
kind of like how Disney thinks how the English people are. Like, you know, if you see a Disney movie, they think we all live in these big mansions with a Rolls Royce and a butler called Jeeves.
Hello, yeah, and governor. You know,
And that's how, you know, and that's how Disney portrays the English people when it's, you know, it's not really.
right. All these stereotypes. It's so you
Yeah.
know. It's like I'm sure that Brandon, you know,
Yeah.
maybe the dingo ate your baby. You know, this
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, I'm
God
sure.
damn it. Like, God.
That's what Australians are. That's one of our biggest icons. A dingo
Right.
ain't our baby.
Yes. Ah.
And the movie Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Let me
Yeah,
apply.
yeah.
I should.
We
Yeah.
did see a really phenomenal film called Rabbit Proof Fence, which was based off of where it was these three sisters and they were Aboriginal. I don't know what they're called over there, but the
We just
English
called it Aboriginals.
right.
Or Native Australians.
Right. And the English came in and took these girls into residential schools, which is everywhere that they're Aboriginals. They're like, we're trying to help. And so they escaped. and the way that they tried to find their way home was by this rabbit-proof fence that like went across Australia. It's a really good film, but it's just so disturbing.
I saw that when I was like 10, 11. I did like it, but since like that young age, it was a good film, but I was like really traumatizing, especially like
Yes.
when they got like captured and beaten.
Yeah,
No, they were
and,
in
like,
like a
they would-
cage and someone
Oh.
got beaten. I remember that.
Yes, like they were literally ripping them from their mothers, and I'm like, dudes, fuck
And
off.
didn't they try and escape and one died? Like one got shot or something?
I think so, or like two of them hid, but then one, she like sacrificed herself, and they got taken back. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a true story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what. Oh, they gave themselves back. Not.
Yeah.
I just remember one didn't get
One
back
didn't
without-
make it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The worst
Yeah,
part
that was,
of the
that really
like,
creeped me out. Like,
oh,
it was
definitely.
sort of, especially
Yeah.
at like a young age.
I know they were only like 9 or something, like even younger.
I remember this cult in Australia. It was this woman kidnapped children, dyed their hair blonde. I can't remember what the cult was called.
Oh my god!
I think I've got a YouTube channel with a very similar name. One of my channels has a very similar name.
Okay.
I think it's called The Family. I've got a channel called The Social Family, but yeah, that's how I remember, because it's.
So they dyed their hair blonde. I mean, were they Nazis? Because Hitler liked blonde hair.
I can't remember, but I saw it, like, it was on the news. Oh, no, it was on a documentary, like around about the same age, when I was like about 10, I think. But it just really creeped me out. Like, it was like this, like adults who acted like. I used to look up to adults a lot when I was a child. Unfortunately, I was a disappointment.
Yeah.
But if I see like an adult like acting, not like parental or something like that, doing something, I can't think of the word, but just acting destructive, it'll just like give me like chill to the spine, like an eerie type feeling, if you get. And this woman who kidnapped these kids sort of reminded me of rabbit-proof friends. I mean, a different thing.
But the same kind of. Oh man.
I'm just saying, I got like the same eerie feeling, like children kidnapped by adults and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I've had a couple of adults when I was a child, like lash out to me as if I was like their age or something, and it just like, it's not the fact that they intentionally, it's just how they behave towards me. Like, I remember.
Right.
I
understand.
My sister might.
Yeah.
So weird.
I know, and the arrogance where they're like, we're trying to help you. It's like, they don't need to be helped, okay? They're fine. I mean, in Canada, like, I don't know, you've probably seen in the news, like, there's all these unmarked graves of all these children in these residential schools. It's just, we're furious. These were all run by the Catholic Church. They were trying to help them, whatever, but treated them awful.
Yeah, churches creep me out as well. Like, there's so many like bad priests in churches and all that, and
yeah,
it's just like it's like the people. I don't know what it is with like a lot of like predators and stuff and twisted things going on in churches and cults and all. It's like, if you're like do people do this because they're like, oh, so long as we're in a religion, we can just do whatever the fuck we want? I don't understand it. Or is it just like a form of manipulation? Like, well, I'm a priest.
I think all of the above. And I mean, with the Catholic Church, many of them probably think, well, I'll just go to confession. It's like, well, actually,
yeah,
if you kill someone and then go and confess, the minister can report you if they're decent, Government internet.
I don't think it works.
That's it.
I don't get why they think it works like that. What happens when they get captured and go to jail and all that?
Yeah.
Like, they don't think.
Well, I do understand. Yeah, I have heard that possibly they're going to make it so that priests can get married. Like, they don't have to be celibate. Which might be a good idea.
But that just proves the point that that all these religions are created just to suit themselves,
Right.
you know. And you can change the rules, whatever. You know, you can change the rules, whatever, to suit yourself.
Right.
And that just proves
Yeah.
that just proves the point.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think King Henry VIII did that. Like he
Exactly.
separate to get divorced. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think if priests got married instead of like that would probably stop a lot of like mostly predators and all that. Because they
Yeah.
probably like say first of like love or anything like that or affection. They probably like say
Right.
So that's probably why they
Well, not being a male with a PP, I would think that if someone is a priest, like they're like, I have to do this because I'm gonna go nuts. So that's why they prey on children and stuff. I don't know. Maybe this is really inappropriate right now. I'm sorry. But yeah.
let's be careful. There's some weirdo out there clips and twists this, but I'm just
Yeah.
this is what brought up by no, this was brought out just by like that Aboriginal movie,
Right. Yes.
Vampire
Yeah.
Prince, and then I went on about that cult that gave me similar like chilling vibes, and the priest,
Yeah, and actually, what I'm talking about could actually be triggering. So
Yeah, we used to have there used to be a weird cult in England too. And it was called the Jesus Army, and they had all these double-decker buses all painted with this stuff, and they took over an old movie theater, and people were donating companies to them, and they all lived in communes. And one of the companies they owned got in trouble by the weights and measures because they were on the selling shit. Yeah, scammers.
Well, yeah, there's a Netflix documentary. I think it's called Keep Sweet, and it's about Warren Jeffs, an asshole. Where it's in Utah, and it's the fundamentalist Latter-day Saints, and like you can be a male and you can have 67 wives if you want to. It's so gross.
It's because these people want to become powerful for the society.
But he's in prison. I don't think he's getting out. So
good. And they want to, but then there'll be somebody else who will fill his void and take over and create.
Well, exactly. And the wives and children go to the prison to talk to him, and where he's still he's so gross. The way he talks is so serene, and I'm like, I want to punch you in the face. It's a good documentary, but you just feel creepy. How did we get here?
Oh, it happens. It happens in YouTube land. We just go from one topic to the other, and then something
I know,
else.
It's just past alcohol.
That's why this is just a chill stream. We just chill and just talk about we talk about the drama, the news, the gossip, and we just end up talking and chatting about a bunch of random shit, and that's it.
Of random shit, exactly.
I actually came up here because I haven't been up here for a while. I've been up here once or twice a while ago, and I also haven't spoken to Miss Amy, and so that's why I came up.
I think we've said hi to each other in chats wherever.
Well, I mean, I haven't actually talked to you on the panel.
Yeah, this is the first.
And what's that?
What's up?
Oh no, I was just thinking. I was just thinking, Mayor Bear, is something wrong with the internet, or is she still there?
Are you here with us, Mayor?
She's here.
Not the bear. I am not the bear, honey. Okay.
She's Mayor.
You got the wrong one.
Oh, I know the Mayor. There was a Mayor Bear.
No, there's so many mayors going around.
I know.
That's Mayor Bear. No, I was just thinking Diamond. Because she's been silent. Because sometimes I fall off the panel, but my avatar will be up there for like half an hour before it's delayed. That's what I was just wondering.
Yeah, Mayor tends to be kind of just in the background a lot, and I feel like I'm talking way too much a lot of the time. So please,
no, you're good.
Okay.
No, you're good because I got so many things to do.
You're fine. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy.
Good.
I'm enjoying it too.
I just enjoy these random conversations we have at nighttime. Honestly, I enjoy it.
No shouting, no nothing.
And it ain't Tina Dandridge shouting and yelling and
my God.
Yeah.
Lady, stop yelling all the time.
I used to when I'd be on like Jake's panel and she'd come up on the panel and start talking, I'd have to take my earphones out. Like she would just be
Yes.
talking normally. Even if she wasn't like pissed off, like my eardrums would be ringing. I'm like,
Right.
Hey, honey,
Like-
honey, ho, whoever the hell you are. Hi.
like I'm gonna lose my hearing.
Honey, honey. Yeah, I know. And she has talked normally at times, and I'm like, can you just do that?
I've
God,
never heard her talk normally. Normally she shouts and she'd be like, "This is me. This is me talking normally."
Blah, 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 blah.
She just needs to get stoned. Just get her stoned. Once she gets stoned,
It could help.
she'll calm down. Honestly,
Help.
please, and
Oh.
if anybody can, Red Pill needs to send us. Red Pill needs to send us some freaking weed.
Honey, honey,
You got
oh.
people, and then you got some people who can't even like hear. Like I don't know anyone in particular, but I've heard like a couple of people with just like soft voices, like the opposite problem. And you're like, what?
Right.
It's like that Seinfeld episode of that Lone
Oh,
Sucker.
yes.
Like,
Where she's like,
Yeah.
she
And-
was the
oh, yeah, that
puffy
was
shirt
funny
lady, I think.
oh, that was funny. Like Jerry was like disagreeing to like, oh yes, and was agreeing to some like fucking ridiculous shirt.
For like homelessness or something.
Like I didn't agree with it.
It
Oh,
comes
God,
with
that-
puffy shirts.
He's coming over
Oh,
to Sydney.
man.
He's coming to Sydney. I think the middle of this year, and
Okay.
I'm going with my dad to see him. I'm thrilled to see him in the flesh. But
Oh.
yeah, I got it for my dad for Christmas, and so I bought 2 tickets for us. But
Oh my god, that's gonna be so much fun.
oh yeah,
He's funny.
hopefully I can get
I've
a
seen
photo
like some of his specials, and like he's a quote unquote clean comedian where he's not swearing every 5 seconds.
He is.
So
I noticed that. Like every comedian's like fucking cunt in this but like
Yeah.
he's just like he can be
Hey, King
funny
Bone.
without all of that.
hi, King Bone.
What's up, King Bone?
I mean,
haven't seen you
sometimes
for a
it
while.
is funny where they're like fucking, but I do kind of like when they just are. It's like Jim Gaffigan, who is sort of clean and he's sort of not family friendly necessarily, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's like there's a British comedian I seen live once called Jasper Carrot, and he's clean.
Okay.
And then I've seen another one called Roy Chubby Brown, and he's he tells filthy jokes, and there's theatres that won't host him because of his vulgar
because
of his language and his vulgar jokes.
Well, yeah, and it's like Ricky Gervais is quite filthy, and
Yeah.
but people have gone up to him and said, I was really offended by that. And he's like, well, I'm not going to change this. Like, if you don't like it, don't come.
Yeah.
And like, to a degree, I actually agree with that. And it's like, well, yeah, that's their thing. So if you're looking for something, you might not sign it.
Chubby Brown, he tells rude vulgar jokes about, and it's funny. He's a pretty funny guy, but you have to put up with the bad language and the vulgar jokes. I mean, he even sings funny rude songs too. Like there's one he sings about Dolly Parton's tits.
God,
Yeah.
that's pretty tame.
Yeah.
Because I draw the line at like I think the joke, that Ricky Gervais was talking about was like a dead baby.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna pass on this, dude. So I just walk away. Like I don't listen, but like they're not gonna apologize and they're not gonna program to everyone's liking, unfortunately. Like, in a perfect world, it'd be nice, but yeah.
Yeah, comedians normally go to like a real high line, and like it's generally funny. But I feel like there's people out there, like I'm just like I feel like they're gonna get attacked or a bottle thrown at them or something because they go like really far where it's almost like too far, but they sort of like skate. They sort of like skate right at the rim of the line, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
I go to these meetup groups sometimes, and there's one particular one. It's a non-alcohol one because I go there just to like motivate myself not to drink alcohol, but I don't know what it is, but I made like a couple like jokes and stuff and like that there, and they're trying to like influence me to be like do stand up comedy in that, and
Oh.
they literally got me to like write down like things I said that I remembered, and yes, I don't know, yeah.
Wow, that would be cool.
Like
I would be terrified to do
I'm just
that.
putting. Oh yeah. It's gonna take some balls. I said to them like I'll be a little bit nervous, but like imagine if you just go up there and like everyone thinks you're shit, or just how humiliating would that be? But
Oh
no,
man.
I'm like but still I'm putting it together.
Yeah.
Uh,
Some of the best
like
comedy too is like observational comedy where
Yeah.
you just observe. Yeah.
I think they just like how how I talk about things, like when it's not exactly supposed to be humorous, but sort of turn it humorous. Like one time
Yes.
I was talk like one like a little small basic thing is I mentioned that I can't remember how the topic brought up. I think we were talking about like beaches and all that, and oh yeah, they were talking about nudist beaches. Some that came up, and I mentioned one time how a few years ago, my friend and I, we were on the beach and we were just like strolling a bit past the land and that, and there was this other beach up ahead that was remote, and we were sort of questioning if it was a nudist beach, and then I said, well, our question wasn't answered until an elephant walked past, and then there was a delayed reaction because I was expecting it. Like he was just
Yeah.
like sort of like delayed, and then got it. And then I said a bigger question is, how long has the elephant been walking before it went past us from the direction we came from? Considering we came from a normal beach. But I mean,
Right.
just like little things like that. I mean, I sort of yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've
You
just
know.
been writing all that down and just putting it together, and
Right.
I'm like a bit of shock. I love
Hey,
to record
Brandon.
myself.
Sorry. You know who the most popular person is on the nudist beach? The person who can carry 4 coffees and 7 ring donuts.
Holy shit, man!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh, yes. Mm.
Oh my god.
An oldie bullet, an oldie
Good
bullet.
night, King Bone.
Good night, keyboard. An oldie bullet, an
I love
oldie
King
bullet.
Thanks,
Bone for
man.
like when Tina's screaming on Steve's panel and he's just dancing around.
That's the best part.
Keeps things light, you know.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I seen King Bone not for a while. I can't remember where I seen him. I think it was Tanya's panel.
Okay.
Somewhere else. Yeah, I seen him
Yeah.
around, but like a while ago. I
Right.
think he used to come to Jake's actually, but he had a falling out with Jake. A
Oh,
while
did
ago.
he? Okay.
Yeah.
I learned that he actually has epilepsy because he was on Evil Abe's panel or something, and then he looked like he was just sort of asleep, but he was
Oh
actually having
yeah.
a seizure. So he
Oh
just has to be
jeez.
careful. Yeah, but clearly, I think he
Yeah.
knows how to take care of himself. But yeah, Abe felt really bad. But
Someone
but
that
yeah.
someone had that at Markintiki. This Australian girl who lives just near. She's about like 2 hours away from me. She has epilepsy, and we were
Mhm.
all in a club, and the music was like basing loud, and all the lights were flashing, and she was like
Yeah.
looking like really strange, and we all like were seeing what was up, and then she's like she has epilepsy, and it's like oh
Oh.
shit, trouble. That's like a recipe for disaster there.
Yeah,
For
like
like a
loud
bad,
booming and like
yeah,
flashing
that's it.
lights and stuff would be terrible. Yeah. I
I you know
I, I was in dance with
I
someone.
was
She would have
paranoid
a seizure and
myself.
she'd just end up sort of standing there and not moving. I don't know what type that's called, but it was freaky.
I was
Yeah.
a bit paranoid myself because I shouldn't have done it, but because like all like weed and mushrooms and that legal
Oops.
in Canada. I got I was
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're cutting out, dude.
Oh.
No. This was important. Ah.
Okay, he'll be back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Internet.
Probably the Australian government internet. That's all.
Right. Don't
always
talk
blame.
about seizures. Yeah. My cousin is epileptic, and they're pretty sure it's because he used to play hockey, and the amount of fights he would get into and all these concussions were probably the cause of that. And I mean, he had a really bad seizure once where he actually fell down a flight of
There we go.
stairs.
He's back. I'm gonna add him to the stage now.
Okay. Yeah, you cut out a bit, dude. Hello.
Okay, I'm back, aren't I?
There. Yeah, your sound was out.
Welcome back.
Okay. Someone called me. It's annoying when it happens, but I'm on my phone and like I'd hang up the call, but my sound would cut up. So when that came up and I was just talking, I was like, "Oh, you fucking asshole!" It's these people from like, it's just like a nuisance number that like, it comes from Victoria. They always call me. It's annoying.
Is it like scammers?
Oh, probably.
Probably.
Block them
No.
all.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes
I was
sometimes
called
I
and told my social
recruit.
insurance number was being
Yeah.
canceled.
Hello. My name
is Edward.
John Smith. My name is John Smith. I am calling from Microsoft Technical Support, and there is a virus on your computer. Okay.
I sometimes I just play on with it. I love watching those scam baiting accounts.
Oh God, yes.
I used to
Damn
do
it.
scam baiting on a YouTube channel once upon a time.
Oh, awesome! And
And
I
on a
learned
Discord too.
like the word mother chode, meaning motherfucker, and in India. So like that's where I learned it from. What was I
Terry
saying
Mac,
before?
yeah.
Like, I was just
Terry
saying
Mac.
before I got through to there. I
Yeah.
got paranoid myself because
If you look up, I'm sorry.
My favorite
No,
words
go
in
ahead.
Hindu is Ben Child and Terry Makachute.
Okay.
But yeah, I got something to show you guys really quick. You'll love this. Give me a second.
If you look up Jim Florentine, he messes with these telemarketers like crazy.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and he'll get them so aggravated. They're like, "I'm trying to do this." Growl. Whoa.
Hey, Isaac.
Hello.
What's up, Isaac?
नदी के किनारा बोले बैंचो बोलो बच्चे सारे बोलो बैंचो आर वाले सारे बोलो ग्रैब वाले सारे बोलो पैरा वाले सारे बोलो बैंचो बैंचो फोटो वाले बोलो बैंचो मुर्गी
Well, yeah, that's the best. That's
Is that
the
like a
Ben
hot
Child
call
song.
center?
Because Terry, because I think Terry Makachute means like your sister. Yeah, like one of them means
your sister's bum or
I mean,
something.
Yeah,
I mean your sister. Yeah, your sister's cunt, something like that.
Yeah, it's
a
bad insult in Hindu. Yeah.
There is
One of the
Israeli
scam
or there is an expression in Israeli or something. You say "kus emek" and it means your mother's vagina.
Yeah.
So you just like "kus emek."
Yeah, one's like your sister's pussy, one's meaning your mama's pussy. And I used to love doing it. And oh my god, you would like go on the phone with them and you would talk to them, and I go like, yes, and then get off, and I would just wind them up and waste their time. What's your name? I'll say my name's Terry, and they say Terry what? And I say Makachute. And they will probably realize it. Hey, Mr. Hell, and they will get triggered.
So I wrote the Jim Florentine in the back chat just for you to look up on your own time, because he just doesn't take any shit from them, and sometimes they'll say, "Are you interested in our newspaper?" and he'll just go, "Oh, like he'll just do random stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
I like using the word mother chode, meaning motherfucker, and I just like using that word. But one time I was driving and there was this guy crossing the road, and I just like, because I drive with my windows down when it's hot, so I'm just like, "Watch out, mother chode!" And then like Miran is Indian. I was like,
"Oh shit!"
I got fucking pissed. Look, he probably thought I meant that like
Okay.
it sounds more personal because he would understand what that means. So he's like,
Yeah. But yeah, we were badass when we used to do it. I mean, we used to play
I
goats
had
in
it.
the
Wait,
background doing the calls. And I would tell
I
the
had an
scammers I had an,
unfinished.
sorry, I would tell the scammers I had an emotional support ghost. And that was my goat in the background. It's just used to line them up and talk shit and give them false addresses and false credit card numbers
Oh
and
man.
everything else and just waste their time. And the people I used to know. I mean, I was on a panel with a really big scam beta, and they used to hack into the computers live on YouTube too.
Yes, they can. They're smart enough to hack into the hackers.
Yeah.
And like delete all sorts of stuff, and they're like, "Motherfucker!"
Yeah.
It's like you deserve that, dude.
I like it when they hack into the computers and they go through the files and they outsmart them, and then they show the
Yes.
scammers on their files. I remember this one scammer. This guy hacked into his computer and he had like this cartoon, sort of like a Disney horse up, and he was like showing it. And it's like, what was this cartoon horse or some shit like that? And then oh god, it was great. It was so funny.
Hey Isaac, Isaac, quickly, if you're still here, what are you getting tuna for a birthday today?
Oh,
Are you
right. It's your birthday
sing
tomorrow.
Are you going to sing happy? It's today now. It's Monday. Are you going to sing happy birthday to Isaac? What do you have planned for a birthday?
Tuna tits.
Tuna tits.
Happy birthday. Yeah. I don't know if he's still
You know
here.
what I like to do? So like what I like to do in some chats, like YouTube chats. I made it up myself a few years ago. I like to because people sometimes wish people happy birthdays and that. I like to like pick like some random person, put their name in, and wish them like a happy birthday, and everyone will be wishing them a happy birthday and all that. And they'll be like, what? And then people be like, and then after a while, when they find out like it's not their birthday, they'll be trying to find out where that, like they'll be going like way back where that, who started that and that. And it's like, but it'll be like so like long gone.
Be right back.
No problem.
Oh,
Hey JT,
Lord.
where do you live? You live somewhere in America, and this, if you're fine with that.
I'm on the East Coast in America. But,
Oh,
you know, I'm
yeah.
a Pom. I'm originally a Pom, a prisoner of
I
Mother
know that.
England.
I know.
Yeah.
I live in yeah, I think I'd like to see Texas next, and the East, like New York. I'm not sure about New Jersey, maybe.
I've been in New York City. I mean, I've been in New York City. It's a great, it's a great city. It's big. It makes like London, England, look like a village. And when I came off the tubes, when I came off the subway, and got out and got out of onto Times Square, I was just gobsmacked. I was like, wow, it was amazing. So yeah, definitely, definitely New York's worth going to. Texas, I've never been to. I just know it's big. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But you can, you can definitely, but you can definitely tell the difference between the East Coast and the West Coast.
I think Virginia as well. Virginia, Georgia.
Yeah. But yeah, I've always wanted to go to Australia. I've got family in Australia, and I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to. I think Japan. I'd like to go to as well.
Australia's nice. I'm just too used to it.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, yeah, I get it. If you're home, you're used to it. I mean, it's like I can tell you England's nice, but as a young kid, I always wanted to leave England. Weird, but true. I always wanted to emigrate.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Just so many places I'd like to see, but England as well, or Europe.
Yeah. I mean, Europe's nice too. Like, I think my favorite country in Europe's Spain.
Spain, oh yeah.
I've been to different parts of Spain. I've been to like the French, Spanish Pyrenees and the mountains and shit.
I like
Basque
Spain.
country.
only thing about Spain I hate is bullfighting. I think that's.
Yeah, of course.
I don't like animal abuse.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm like they're unaware and they're innocent. Like but I would like to see Spain. I couldn't go.
Mhm. No, Spain's nice, especially the coastal parts. The beaches are nice and stuff. You know, it's just like being. It's
Yeah.
just like, you know, there's a lot of English over there live in Spain too. A lot of there's big English communities and places, and there's a lot of English bars. You know, where the English people,
Mhm.
you know, go on holiday in Spain, eat English food in English bars, read an English newspapers, sitting on the beach in Spain. That's how the friggin' English are overseas. To be honest, miserable bastards.
I like
Mhm.
old BBC shows.
But yeah, probably Sydney and Melbourne. I would like to go. I would like to go to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. This is I've been to the Northern Territory. It's not like much of a city, but it's
Yeah,
different than Sydney.
yeah.
It's like there's a lot of Aboriginals up there, and it's just like small towns.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, breaking news. Not breaking news. I got a quick video to play for Tina
Okay.
I hope I'm not
because
going to
it's
be in
her birthday.
trouble just because I'm up on the panel.
No, you're fine because it's her birthday. But this is for
Yeah, no, I'm
Tina.
just joking.
Happy birthday!
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Happy birthday, singer. And your friends, Tina, wanted me to come and sing a special happy birthday song to you today on their behalf. So here I go with a special birthday song just for you, Tina. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tina. Happy birthday to you. For she's a jolly good fellow, Tina's a jolly good fellow, she's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us, so say all of us, so say all of us. You're a jolly good fellow, Tina's a jolly good fellow, she's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Because it's Tina's birthday. So there you go, Tina. A special birthday song from your friends, sung by me, just for you on your birthday. So you have a great day, have a lot of fun, and next year your friends might send me back again to sing happy birthday to you. Goodbye, birthday lady. Tina, you're looking great. So young.
There we go.
Oh, thank God
That's
that's
for Tina.
over. That was long.
Sorry.
I felt long.
God.
No, I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
I'm sure she will too. I have to share that video. I have to share that video out too. Just to wind her up.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
sure
just
nobody
tag
else
it.
sent it.
You
I'm
tag
gonna
it,
do.
I'll definitely get it.
I'm gonna tag her in it.
Yeah,
I was just thinking of me. I had to put the birthday guy. I had to see if that birthday guy had a Tina song because he's got everybody else's name. Yeah, we've done it for a few people. I'm evil. Not really. But yeah, I think also in the States I'd like to go to San Francisco because I want to visit Alcatraz.
Oh yeah, I visited that. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. That's a good visit, Alcatraz. And if you go to San Francisco, you should also go on a hop on hop off bus. Like the towns, it's like a hippie like area like in San Francisco, but it's so nice. Like a hop on hop off bus, it like takes you around. It's nice places to see and all that. I love the buildings over there as well. Like here in Sydney, it's just becoming too modern. They're knocking down all the good buildings, but in San Francisco, it was just so authentic. And I got good.
I'll just love to go.
Man, I realize how much some of the food over here is shit. Like the American food, I mean. Like McDonald's, hot dogs, definitely Mexican food. I mean, it's okay, but it's not as authenticated for obvious reasons.
Yeah, same as England. Like, I've been to a Mexican restaurant in England, and the Mexican restaurants
Yeah.
here are great in the States because they're run by real Mexican people with real Mexican food. Some
Yeah.
are Tex-Mex, but there's like there's places here that do that's a proper it's a real authentic Mexican food too, none of this Tex-Mex stuff. And like, I'm not really a fan of corn tortillas, to be honest, but this is one place where I live that makes their own, and they are good.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, family. Is it like a? They make their own. Is it sort of like a family like business or something?
Yeah,
Because
it's a
people will
family.
normally make. Yeah, it's like passed on generations. That's when they normally make. I really love like homemade type restaurant cooking and all that.
Yeah,
It's really because
because
like fame passed on.
because the best places to eat, where if you want good Mexican food over here, you go to where the Mexicans eat, and that's where you go. It's like when you're overseas in a city, you go to where you don't go where the tourists go because they're all tourist traps. You go to where the locals go because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Last thing you want to do is last thing you want to do is fall into a tourist trap and end up paying a fortune for a drink where you can get it cheaper where the locals go.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about California. It's just the one thing that wasn't different is it's like equally as expensive as Sydney, especially Las
Yeah,
Vegas, and
yeah,
especially if you're in a club or somewhere. Oh my god, I was in a club once and I had to have water because I had to have water because I was fucking thirsty in it, and there's no way I couldn't go without it, and it cost like 13 USD. It's for like 16, $17 over here,
yeah.
like AUD.
Hmm.
But holy shit! And so, and just like a drink on its own, like so you can imagine how expensive a drink was. They're like
Yeah,
$24
yeah.
and
So
I
I've
was
seen
like, oh shit,
I've seen,
this is my holiday money.
yeah. Well, what I do in Vegas. So like, my last trip to Vegas, I used air miles for my flight, and I had free accommodation for my player's card. I play an app called Pop Slots where I get points for free hotels. So I just used air miles for my flight, got my free accommodation where I just played, and it was really cheap. And then I hired a Tesla to pick me up at the airport, drop me off, and that was nice. And I stop off the dispensary, get me some edibles and a vape pen, and then I do stuff on the cheap. Like there's a place that a YouTuber called Roger Kelly told me about one time. It's called the California Hotel and Restaurant, and I'd get their prime rib dinner. I went there once, and I got like a prime rib dinner for like $13 with you know
Not
soured
bad.
rib and a dessert. And then there's another place off the strip called Ellis Island, and I did a king prime rib there. And that didn't cost a lot of money. I do one buffet, but you can do it. You can do it on the cheap. And if you want cheap drinks, just play the slots and wait till one of the cocktail waitresses come. If you give her a few dollars, the drinks will come for free, as long as you're playing the slots too.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
I'll have to remember that next time I go there, which I doubt I will. But
And what
I
you
did
always
get
do,
discounts on my Kentucky. Like in like bars, we'll get like discounts on drinks, and we got free
yeah,
Starbucks. So we got like, but like in like clubs, like the discounts obviously didn't include.
yeah. Because I'm not really into. I'm kind of old now anyway. I'm too old to go clubbing now. In my opinion, my clubbing days are over and done
Yeah,
with now. I know I'm in my 40s, like, but
neither am
I
I.
just
I'm just like I'm not a big clubbing person or drinking person, but I was just like I'm on holidays, so I was just like
yeah.
I didn't give a
I
shit.
just like going. I like going there for the weed and the. I go to the weed. I have a
I
buffet
got
over there.
I got I was saying that before I got interrupted by that caller. Like that's like when I was in the club, I was a bit paranoid because I bought like this cheap like edible, I had got one which was a mushroom lollipop and
Mm-hmm.
a psychedelic lollipop, and I had like these gummies, these weed gummies, and I bought it cheaply
Mm-hmm.
because I was paying cheap over there to save my
Yeah.
holiday money. But then it just gave me paranoia. Like I was just trying to like chill. And, I'm on holidays. Oh, it's all legal over here, so I can like, have it and just like walk around in public without any paranoia of like of, of like police interrupting me or anything like that. So
That's what
and then, but
that's
I just it just made me paranoid. At like especially like that clubs. Like I'm not epileptic, but I like everything was just so trippy in like such a bad way. And I gave it to someone else like, no, take this, and they also got paranoid. So I
yeah.
mean, I guess that's what you get from buying like cheap edibles.
It could have been a bad strain. That's why you go to if you go to a proper dispensary and you say, hey, I'm not you can tell the bud tenders, hey, I'm not used to weed. What can you give me something that will just
Oh,
help calm me
I'm used
down?
to it, but I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes like over here, like I don't have it much, but just occasionally, and I just feel like nice and calm. A couple times being paranoid, just had to
Yeah.
like. But normally I'm just like chill, but I don't really do it anymore because it just makes me feel lazy.
I
But I'm
mean,
just saying, like but over there I was paranoid.
the first time I ever tried weed, I started laughing in hysterics, and I was completely hysterical. And then later on, I'm paranoid that everybody knows I'm stoned, and it was the paranoid it was the paranoia I hated. But I've only had that feeling once when I've been in Vegas with my edibles and vape pen. I've never had that, so yeah,
Well, the first time I was high, it didn't do much to me. I just felt really weak in the legs, especially. I was just laying in bed, and I just felt like so weak, sort of like that hangover lethargic feeling, but like it was
yeah,
mostly in my legs, and my head was just heavy.
hmm
But then the following times I had really good trips where I'm just like so calm, and I've got really animated like images going through my head, and I come up with like
hmm
ideas and all that. But in Vegas, it was also because I was like in a really bad atmosphere. Like I was in like a club with like this hardcore music and lights surrounded like by thousands of people, and I was like, oh shit, But that's what mostly hit me. It was just like the atmosphere as well.
But yeah, I remember last time I was there, I drank over a cup at some stupid time because of the east and west coast time difference. I woke up some stupid time, and I took an edible. I kind of went back to sleep a bit, and then I had to change hotel rooms and check out because I had free accommodation. I had a couple of complimentary nights somewhere else. Oh my god, it took me. I trying to pack my suitcase after an edible was not good. I'm waking up. Oh my
Actually,
god, it took me a while to get moving.
actually, the most paranoid I was in the States. I was completely sober. It was
Hmm.
when this was like the day before I met my
Hey,
Kentucky tour
Frankie.
in LA. This was
Hmm.
I was in Universals, and it was probably like around midnight when I was starting to leave. But my phone was dead, and I needed to find a charging port. And I thought I had the right charging port for
Uh-huh.
to plug in, but it wasn't. And then I couldn't get like an Uber and something to like get me home and to my accommodation, and it was like really far, and I didn't even know where it was, let alone.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, fuck. I was like, how am I gonna get back to my accommodation? And I was just like walking around for like a whole hour, going like it was embarrassing, but like going and asking people if they had like a extension cord. I thought it was American one, but like the plug-in. But
Yeah.
I finally a security found one for me. Found where I could charge where I could put my port in, where I could charge my phone, and yeah. But that was like the most fucked up experience. I was like gonna meet my group the next day, and I just wanted to
Yeah.
go to sleep, and I was like walking around I mean not Anaheim. I was walking around Universal for like a whole hour when I was ready to leave.
Oh wow.
Is Amy still here? I was just wondering.
Yeah, I think she went on a. Yeah, Mayor's still here, and Miss Amy's on a be right back. I think.
I'm still
Okay.
here. I just have to mute for a little bit.
Okay.
Magnum. Oh Lord Jesus. Anyway.
I do remember Amy saying she was leaving.
But yeah, I just kind of I just do weed more than I do when than drinking in Vegas now. I mean, I did go to a really cool Irish bar, which is I had my breakfast. Had had an authentic, English Irish breakfast because more or less the same anyway. And I had a couple. I had some pints of Guinness there. That was nice.
Oh, I don't mind Guinness. A lot of people don't like it. I mean, I don't drink much. I don't smoke much weed or take any.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, this is a really nice Irish bar. I can't pronounce it, but it's called Rio Wow or something.
If I'm drinking, I wouldn't mind Guinness. Okay.
And and this bar's so good that the bar itself was originally from a pub in Ireland, and it's like being in a real pub across the pond, or in Ireland. It looks so authentic. It just looks so real. It's like being in a real pub rather than being in a bar. And it was a kind of nice feeling there. I liked it.
Like an Irish bar.
Yeah, it's more like an Irish pub, to be honest.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I've never.
Because that's what I miss. I miss a good English pub.
Guys, pubs until I go to one.
Yeah, the pubs are great. The pub's got a great feeling. I don't like the bar. I don't like going to a bar and a pub's so different. I don't like the feeling of a bar. Good old English pub where you can sit down and just drink your beer and just walk up to the bar and get your drinks. They were the days. And then when the pubs were supposed to close at 11 o'clock, but if you were friends with the landlady or landlord, or you were known by the locals, you could have a lock in where you just lock the doors, close the shutters down, you could just stay in the pub all night. So they were the days. Hey, honey ho ho. Hope everyone's doing well. Frank, if you're still here, you can click a link if you want to come up. I'm cool. That's fine. I mean, it's an open panel. And if anybody wants to come up, you're all definitely welcome up.
Oh
yeah. The more, I always say the more the merrier. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We don't care. As long as you guys don't break. Yeah, I'm the same way too.
When we go from one topic to another,
yeah.
That's
what we're good at here. I'm so random anyway. Okay, so 11 o'clock the pub closes. I mean, honey, where are you from, honey? Ho, don't mind me asking. I mean, I remember in some places in the UK, the pubs used to close at 11 o'clock. Some places have a later license, like in the big cities like Liverpool. Some of the pubs will close at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and the clubs would always close at 2 o'clock. But there's been times where I've left my local pub at 4 o'clock in the morning. Where you just you're from Canada, okay, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm this crazy English guy who's on the East Coast from an undisclosed location in the USA. And we just talk about, honestly, we just talk a bunch of random shit here, drama, gossip, all that fun stuff. So
Yeah. There's all sorts of types of drama from different communities and all that, and all flip-flopping and all that.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a flip-flopper too. So there you go.
Yeah, that's why you're called genetic troll, genetic flip-flopper as well.
Generic troll. I'm just called generic troll because I'm an off-brand troll. I'm an off-brand troll, generic. Yeah. No, somebody gave me.
That's good. I love the good old trolls, like those trolls that people appreciate, but that I like those trolls like a community appreciates. It's like the community troll, but that would really piss off the person they're going after. They pick on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a Laker who's finally shown themselves. As long as you're not,
Who's that?
as long as you're not a hate watcher, you're good.
I'm
They
surprised my
definitely.
phone's locked. Normally, after a while on a panel, my phone only lasts so long before the audio starts cutting out and that, and it gets all glitching. I'm not sure how long I'd stay up. Probably not too much longer. Maybe another 10 or so minutes. But
Okay, here we go. Here's
my
Frank.
phone's still.
What's up?
Hey, Frank. How's it going?
Not much. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good. We're just chilling, talking about a bunch of random shit as usual.
Oh yeah, just a bunch of
Yeah.
random stuff
Yeah,
tonight, huh?
just
Yeah.
topics going around in circles.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Random shit.
Yeah, we're just talking about random shit. We talk about Guinness and weed and clubbing and shit, and a little bit about Vegas. But Brandon, if you ever go to Vegas again or get a player's card for the casino, and everything you do, put your card. Every time you gamble, put your card in that machine. And when you get back to Australia or wherever you go to next, you start getting emails from these casinos offering you free hotel rooms and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll dot that down. I
Yeah.
did it. I wanted to do gambling, just put like a little bit in. I didn't end up doing it, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, even if you gamble a small amount and take it in, put it back in, they're still gonna notice that you're still gambling, and they
I
will do anything to get you
I
back
definitely
over there.
wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't want to gamble a lot because that's like my holiday money, and like I'd be like, I would be like, I don't want to end up stuck there and homeless. Hey, what? Oh, there goes Amy.
Have a good night, Miss
Oh
Amy.
wait,
So we
oh,
should,
asleep. Oh my God.
All right. I think.
yeah.
Good night, Amy.
All
I don't
right.
know who you are, but good night, Amy.
But you definitely get that. You definitely get those free hotel stays and shit. No, you just have to pay um resort fees, but it saves a lot of money. 'Cause I'm cheap.
Yeah. I was just living cheaply in America just because it was my holiday money and all that, and I wanted to save
Yeah.
it for like a holiday.
Honestly, you could.
But
Yeah, honestly, you could do it cheap. You can even do Vegas cheap if you just know where to eat. There's plenty of places that do cheap prime rib dinners and shit, and you know that at pub slats and stuff. That's fine, honey. You're welcome here, Miss Honey. Ho, you're welcome here anytime. We just talk a bunch
Yeah.
of bullshit. Really, that's it. We just shoot the shit, and you know we are in the kind of drama community, and we do talk about people we love so much and hate. But yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Fuck
I need
yeah.
to check out the chat.
Yeah.
I need to check out the chat.
People are
that
annoying.
Miss Amy.
People getting triggered.
Yeah.
Somebody got triggered today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a lot of people triggered today.
I know. It was like that. It was like, and the thing is, we're only 2 months. We're only 2 months into the new year, and shit's already
Right.
happened. You know, shit's already happening.
Shit really hit the ceiling.
Yeah, I know.
It's
It's gonna be.
there's no
It's gonna
break.
be.
What's up?
It's gonna be a busy award ceremony this year for every
Oh
community who
yeah.
does, for every channel who does an award ceremony.
Do you hear about the
Fuck yeah.
ceremony that might be happening in about a week? The the Isaac pronounced.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
That was crazy.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna do a goodbye stream. He's gonna put rest in peace. You know, he's gonna do a whole ceremony on the Siam channel about the
Mm-hmm.
Siam channel.
Oh Lord.
Rest in peace, Asylum.
I don't support no more with that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I knew something was fishy about that guy.
I know. I'm seeing community posts by Isaac where Steve Billings went on Twitter, posted a gravestone, R.I.P. Steve Billings. He got exposed by random people on the internet. Oh my god!
I tell you, he's triggered. He's super
Uh-huh.
triggered tonight.
Hey Frank, did you
Mhm.
receive some? I DM'd you on X. I sent you some stuff. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Oh,
But
fine.
it was,
Mhm.
yeah, you better go check it because, oh shit. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I will check it right after the stream.
Yeah. You may have to pass that around too, so just to let you know.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. People have to think before they speak or to type because it was bad.
Hmm. Interesting.
Hmm. Yep. That's
Okay.
why I go over there just to spy.
Hold on. I was in bed, but you know what? You got my attention now. I'm gonna have to go to my computer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see this.
That's why. That's why I spy. I spy in my little eyes. These two little pricks saying some shit.
Uh-huh. Let's have a look. Let me find something really quick. Here we go.
Here. Oh.
Let me share my screen really quick.
Uh-huh. There
There we
you
go.
go. Pass
There we
it
go.
around. Damn.
Wow. Somebody had some stuff to say, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hey, Tammy T.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in. We're just having our usual
I
random
got you.
chat and gossip and
I got
shit.
got your back, bro. That is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, people have to think before they say something. Cause that shit, what they said was
Yeah, I might have to take some screenshots of that and send it to
Yes,
the person.
yes, sir. Do what you gotta do with it. Hey, what's up, Tammy? How you doing?
Yeah. But yeah, what a bloody night. Honestly, 2 months into this new year, we got all the crazy drama. Who knows
Oh
what's gonna
yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen next? So Billin said he's gonna. Brandon dropped off again. Probably his phone died or gone crazy, got hot. Because I know StreamYard makes cell phones go hot so bad. So Billin said he's gonna disappear for a couple of weeks.
Yep. That's what I heard.
Vacation, or is he coming back, or what's going on there?
Well, he said he's going on
Yeah.
vacation. This is what he said he is.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit. Yeah, he got triggered. That's what it is.
But he said he's not sure how long until he comes back. It could be a week. It could be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It could be 2 months. It could be a year. It could be
He could
never.
he could be trolling now, and he could be back tomorrow. That's the
Some
problem.
say
Well,
that too.
that's the problem with these people. They say I'm quitting YouTube, and they come back the next day.
Oh yeah.
A
Oh
bunch,
yeah.
I'm
They
not saying it's
addicted
a
to that
bunch of
shit.
people. It's a bunch of people who've done that.
Look, they addicted to that shit. Trust me. Everything what other people say, they will come back and react to it, and they get
Mm-hmm.
like really pissed. And
And the same thing, yeah. So we'll see. These people, you know, I've seen so many people say they're leaving and they all come back the next day. I'll come back a week or two later, or a few days later. They
Well,
always end up coming back. I mean,
I'm gonna say this.
look at
It's
Elvis
karma,
Travels.
baby.
Yeah, I mean, look how many YouTube channels Elvis Travels has had that he's been terminated and always come back,
Oh my
and
god.
now he hates YouTube. And I'm sure he'll try again this year to try and come back to YouTube again.
It's karma, baby. I'm telling you
Mhm.
straight up.
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, StreamYard. Honestly, yeah, StreamYard heats your phone up so much when you're going live on your phone. I think I've been on a panel a couple of times with my phone because when I had surgery, I just didn't want to get out of the freaking bed, to be honest. So I
Yeah.
ain't all right, dude.
What's up, Tammy T?
Yep. No joke,
Yeah.
honey. So tomorrow's Tuna's birthday.
Yeah, I know.
Whose birthday?
Tuna.
It's Tina's birthday
Tuna.
today.
Who's that? I never heard of that person.
Oh, we played her birthday song earlier. Because even when I'm trolling people and it's their birthday, they still get a birthday song played on my channel. Because I'm nice like that. I'm nice like that.
Oh God. Don't be too nice. Oh God, no. I would never gonna be nice to that
You know how the English are supposed to be nice and polite. That's just me.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
I can be trolling and I can be not say.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, Tina, happy birthday.
Do you boo?
It's kind of funny. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Oh.
I wonder what I don't know. I was kind of figuring out like how would Nina can handle a broke ass bitch?
Mm-hmm. Who ain't broke on here? Everyone's bloody broke. Price of bloody groceries in this country's so expensive.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
She was a broke ass bitch.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. All that shit. I mean, I know like me and Lisa don't see eye to eye, but still, you cannot be doing that to a lady like that. Even though that you guys they had a history together and shit,
Mm-hmm.
but still, that's very disrespectful.
Lisa.
I don't
Lisa. Lisa. I ain't seen Lisa Lynn for quite a few days. Lisa Lynn can be comical though sometimes, depending on
Mhm.
what mood she's in.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
yeah, she can be funny
Yep.
if she's in the right mood. It all depends what mood she's in.
But still, treat a person like that.
Nah,
Calling every name in the book.
it's Evil Abe's. It's Evil Abe's the worst person. Oh my God! If I told you he
Oh
hates
hell no.
women. If he disagrees with a woman, you're a bitch. You're a whore. You're a fucking this. You fucking bitch. You fucking whore. You're a bitch. You're a fucking whore. I know it's
That's
funny.
why I started despising that motherfucker.
Yeah, because it's so funny. It's so funny when Kimmy K owns Evil Abe because he does
Oh yeah. I have to give her credit for that.
because I said before, Evil Abe does not like a dominant woman. He doesn't like dominant women, or he doesn't like being told what to do by a woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how to kill a woman like that. Oh fuck
yeah,
that shit.
and it's kind of like when Elvis Travels has a woman. Elvis Travels doesn't like dominant women or women in managerial positions because he wants to think he's the alpha male.
Oh,
And
fuck
that's what it is.
that.
It's the same thing Evil Abe wants to do. He wants to think he's the alpha male.
He ain't no alpha male. He's a bitch.
He's a beta boy, same as Elbow. He's always just called Elbow a beta. He's always called Elbow a beta boy too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he was definitely a beta. Yeah, I just called him freaking beta boys, all this alpha friggin'
Beta boy.
yeah, all this alpha male bullshit.
Oh yeah.
It's hilarious, really. Oh,
Yeah, when you said I hope you die in the arm, like, okay. Bitch, if I die, I will hunt your ass down, flicker your lights, and shit on your socks with my ghost ass, bitch. How about that? Don't fuck with me. Karma's a bitch.
But I'm just saying that I just like I don't know. I just choose not to. You have people who react to trolls and they react and they respond and respond. I mean, I don't mind. I've posted a bunch of memes on Twitter with villains and I have a bit of fun with that. And I just, I've done some crazy stuff. But there's people I choose not to respond to because they're just not. They're just not worth it. Because they're nobodies. I don't care. And sometimes,
Oh, we got a lot of nobodies in this platform. You know what I'm
and I just
talking
ignore,
about.
I just ignore them because I just don't want to give them my attention because I've got bigger fish to fry or better things to do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I don't get triggered. I told you I don't. I'm a calm. I don't get triggered. Things don't bother me.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't. It's like all the strikes I had. I wasn't pissed about it because I knew I'd win them. It just takes a little bit of time and patience, and you get to where you
Yep.
need to be. And what was funny today as well, even Master Troll apologized to me today.
Oh my gosh. Not that prick.
Yeah, he apologized. He apologized. He apologized to
Yeah,
me.
making fun of your stutters and
Yeah, but I
shit.
don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
it.
shit they think the shit bothers me, and it don't.
Yeah, I know.
It does not bother me. It does not bother me one bit. I mean, do I stutter a little bit? Yeah, but I'm not as, I don't have it as
I
bad as
understand.
Abyss or Donovan.
Look, I understand you loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
even.
I don't know why, and I really don't understand. Like Flacco, I don't even understand him what he said. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
Flacco has that fucking crazy. Flacco has that crazy voice. Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know if you saw Dukes of Hazzard, the movie, the new one. You
No, I
remember
haven't.
that part when he went to jail? It's like, I'll pay $100 if you smack this. I'm like that. I'll pay somebody $100 to smack the shit out of that motherfucker.
I wish I had I wish I had a bloody $100,000 bloody dollars.
Fuck yeah.
I'll be bloody rich.
Right?
Yeah. Because me being atheist, that's one of the things I like winding up Christians with. Well, if God exists, tell him to put $1 million in my bank account, and I'll start believing. And they're like, "That's not how it works. That's not how it works." Yeah. I want to see miracles before I start believing.
You just gotta believe in yourself. I mean, if you go to like a Buddhist temple, they're gonna say believe in yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I always tell people about, just because I'm an atheist, it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I still have morals and shit.
No, you're not a
I'm still
bad
nice
person.
and polite. I know right from wrong.
Mhm. Exactly.
I know when to stop and not to do things and shit and stuff.
I don't know. Me myself, I don't give Flacco any more my attention.
Mm-hmm.
I tried going up one night, and I think Kimmy K and Takeback were on the panel, and the fucker wouldn't let me on. I'm like, yeah, you need to learn some panel. You know, you need to learn some panel etiquette. You know, I let anybody on my panel as long as you know. I think Dave 25 is banned from my panel because I don't want to deal with his racist bullshit because I just don't like that
Yeah.
shit. I don't want to be associated with it. But I like having new people on my panel. I like talking to new people and shit and meeting new people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty freaking cool. I like having new people in the side chat too.
Yes,
And
yeah.
talking to people. But if you're gonna be a dickhead, then you're not gonna be allowed on.
Yep.
I don't mess with people's volume. People can have their say. As long as you don't breach TOS and use the N-word, you're fine.
Exactly. That's why he's banned of mine.
And that's why, I do have a little bit of class because, I'm like, as I've said 1,000 times, I'm liable for everybody who comes on my panel. It's my channel. It's not,
Yeah.
it's my fault for not taking precautions and not protecting my panel.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
So have you had a good day today,
Wow.
Frank?
Oh yeah, I was waiting for tonight's stream, and that was amazing.
Of course.
Hell yeah. That was funny.
Mhm.
That was good. I mean, all that video clip that
Mhm.
he showed everybody. There you go.
Yeah. I knew it was coming though.
Yeah, of course it's gonna come. And, it's always funny when Isaac goes against the assassin. It's like battle,
Yep.
it's like battle the
400,
bands, battle,
400,
battle the YouTube channels.
400 to 500 views
Uh-huh.
versus 197. Damn.
I mean, that's the thing. People always love a shit show. People always love the drama, and that's what people always.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're on here for,
Yep.
and that's what happens too. I like trolling different people every time. Sometimes you just get bored and you want to move on and do other things,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what happened. But yeah, it was definitely a good show. And Isaac's always. I mean, I think Isaac's a good storyteller too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, I remember him. I guess when he first started Guest Mob. I remember that.
I don't. I mean, yeah, I've only had I've had a guest mod before. And I've had a phone bit, but I wasn't. I think I've seen a video with Isaac years ago, and I think it might be with a kid behind a camera or something. And
Mhm.
but yeah, but I
I
was like,
remember. I remember the whole Charlie Chill shit, man. That was
mm-hmm,
yeah. Damn. I mean, he literally went up there in person to talk to him. Damn, man. Ooh,
Charlie.
those were the days. And I remember John Hagee. And
Uh-huh.
this is true. This is true. Okay, so John, if y'all don't know who, Frank probably know who John Hagee is. But okay, so John Hagee, he's from England. Okay,
Yeah.
and he's a troll. So what he do is he contacts people's jobs and literally like talk, report them and see, tell about them and all this shit and got them fired. So he one time he exposed his um Mr. Billings criminal, mugshot.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when his hair's all like like he got. He's like he stick a fork in a socket, and his hair's all like yeah. So it exposed him, and I guess they exposed his charges too. And yes, that was true, but they were saying it was dismissed. So where in that, because Edward Hubbard a while back he exposed that shit and said he was dismissed because he was defending Steve Billy for sure. I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. That's
Yeah,
why your ass got attacked.
freaking Hobbit gets on my fucking nerves. And he's obsessed with fucking G Mangoes. And I heard him on a panel, I think it might have been earlier on today, and he's obsessed with fucking G Mangoes getting all this money because Guestmar's sharing his PayPal and his and all that shit. Well, why does G Mangoes need this money? He gets a disability check, blah 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 blah.
That's none of his concern.
And that's not exactly.
What about you?
It's like he's
What about him? What about Hubbard?
Yeah. He's jealous because he's like another Tina. He's jealous because he's not getting that money, and that's the thing. He wants that fucking money. He's jealous.
Well,
he doesn't. He doesn't understand why G Mango's make how that extra money might help. Supplies while he's in the rehabilitation home, drinks, food, help keep his house going when he's not there. Help, maybe give maybe a couple of dollars to buy his kids some treats. It's just shit like that. It makes a fucking difference. And that's why people need money. He's on he's probably getting a disability check. He's on a fixed income. Just give the fucking guy a break, for fuck's sake. Stop fucking obsession over it. Oh my god.
That's why he gets attacked. That's why he
Yeah.
always get attacked a lot.
Yeah.
And he complains and shit. Nah, fuck that.
I know. It's funny when he went on freaking Nell. I went up on Nellie's and he was there because I wanted to see what he would do, and he just disappeared so bloody fast. When I came up.
Oh my god, this is chicken shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you talking about?
John Hubbard. Hubbard.
Ed Hubbard.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got mad because with G Mangoes and shit. Leave G alone. I don't see eye to eye with him,
Also
but
he's jealous because people are sending donations to MG Mangoes, and he's not. It's like he's like a tuna, not the center of attention.
But Tuna, she's a scammer. They all knew.
Yeah.
They all knew she's a fucking scammer. Look what the fuck she did with that GoFundMe.
Who knows?
Where?
It's show me the door, show me the heater, and everything else.
Oh! I had to address something here. Cajun lady. Oh, Cajun lady, you dumb fuck. I told everybody that door was checked by Albert because I don't know if you were paying attention, honey. When Tina was live and old Albert had a hissy fit saying, fuck balls up, fuck this, fuck that. Albert, you just ruined the stream. That's when that guy kicked the fucking door. Because his feelings got hurt. So, bitch, get off my comments. Don't say
And that's
anything.
yeah.
Shut your mouth, bitch.
And that's why there's all those
Crazy
holes
ass
in the
bitch.
walls in the trailer, because Albert gets in those fits and rages and punches the doors and punches the walls, and that's why there's all.
Oh yeah, that's true. When he was like in his teen years, I'd say his teen years, and that time Tina was gonna take him to school, and Albert's like, I don't want to go to school, and if you take me to school, I will punch every fucking hole in the wall. Mm.
And where does all that shit come from? The living environment. Because Tuna's always angry. She's always fucking shouting.
And she's always on the internet 24/7.
Yep. On that phone, on the emails, doing this and doing that. Yep. And that's where Albert gets it
And
from.
Kev, I don't know if you heard, I don't know if you know about this, Kev. Hey, Kev. The proof is out there, honey. It's everywhere. Okay, what you go borrow Red Pill's eyes and just go look for it, okay? Oh, fuck.
And I love some of Red Pill's bloody weed though. Yeah.
Damn, they're fucking blind. They think I'm blind. I'm like, bitch, I ain't blind like Red Card. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I
but
triggered the fuck out of these motherfuckers, I swear.
oh my god, Red Pill
Like,
the gang.
shouldn't
Didn't Red Pill claim he was a gang member, a disciple, or something, or some crazy gang member?
yeah, the
Oh my,
blind nation.
that's so funny.
You get the braille. I like it when Isaac was saying
Because I remember him threatening Jake or something that him and his whole family were gonna go on vacation to New Zealand and he was gonna find Jake.
oh my fucking god, really? And what
Yeah,
money did he get? Yeah.
I don't bloody know.
He's,
That's why he's
hey,
threatening. It's just
that's all talk.
just
Talk.
comical YouTube. Yeah, no one's gonna fly all the way to bloody New Zealand to see Jake. Too much time. They can't afford it. He
You
probably
know
hasn't
how
even
much a trip costs. Come on now, you knew.
probably
Where
hasn't even
you
got.
from?
Yeah.
Like over $1,000.
I mean, yeah, the airfares have got a lot. The airfares have got a lot expensive now. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been times where I've had to go back over emergencies, and it's cost over $1,000 because I've had to fly back the next day or a couple of days later, and there's been times where I've booked in advance. I've paid $600 or $700 for it. That's the problem with airfares. It's just unpredictable. Oh wow.
Oh damn. No, fuck that. Fuck Cajun lady. She's a psycho bitch. Even Locale was saying the truth. It's all that.
I don't all crazy. They're all crazy and bossed down. They're all like brainwashed a bunch of bloody loonies anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
they got the pinhead.
Oh, Linda Pendard. Yeah, isn't she British or something?
Yes, she is.
She's an insult to you.
Oh God. Yes, she is. I'm sorry, GT.
You're fine.
Insult.
I'm finally checking my DMs.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. Yep. Those people, Oh, by the way, I was gonna say, okay, you know that screenshot that Isaac was, showing to everybody about the super dad?
Yeah.
Isn't that came from Twitter or something?
About the which one?
The super dad one.
Yes, that was yes. I was.
Okay. I was looking because I was like I was looking at it, right? I was like, let me go check on mine in my messages, and the PM and AM are capitalized. The original. I would say the original is supposed to be capitalized, not lowercase.
Yeah, he always did it capitalized as AM and PM.
Exactly. I got the same thing too. Because when I was checking, like the messages, like your messages, just to look at it, and I was like, wait a minute, the AM and PM are capitalized. What the fuck is this? Yeah, that was a fucked up. Somebody fucked it up. And then he said that his Twitter name was capital S and a capital D, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Super
why
Dad.
is it all lowercase? Why is it all lowercase? It's like, they're stupid. I remember that Twitter account, the
Fake account.
original one.
Fake account.
Yeah.
It was,
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I wonder who could that be to make that fake account.
It was all.
It was a big failure for what they did.
Yep.
And it's a good thing people got good eyes. They're not like red pills, but no offense, but they're not
Captain
like
can't see.
the what?
We call him Captain Can't See.
Yep.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah, the
Yeah, Jake came up with this thing he called him Adrian Mole, and it was this he's a character in a book that was made into a TV series. And his younger days, he looks just like Adrian Mole. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he really did. It was so funny. But no, yeah, he just wants to be so fucking gangster and gang member. It's so funny.
Yeah, he's supposed to be Mr. Badass,
There you go. So yeah, so I'm making a bloody noise, but so this is look. So this is Adrian Mole, the character.
Oh my
And it looks just like Red Pill with those glasses on and that. That old picture of him with the glasses on. That's what Jake said.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Red Pill reminded me of saying, yeah, it's definitely Adrian Mole. Really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look like a mole. Mole rat. The blinded mole rat.
I know it's so funny. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. It's 1:24. I am absolutely worn out. I've been up since 4 o'clock yesterday morning.
Alright.
Well, thanks for coming on, Frank. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you, Frank.
Thanks for having me up.
No problem, hon.
You're welcome here anytime. But everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. We'll definitely be going live tomorrow night. It'll probably be between 9 and 10 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. So, everybody, thank you for everything. Have a great night and take care. I am going to go to bed for sure, get some sleeps. And once again, to all the Haleys, thank you. I love you so much because I appreciate your support to my channel because all those times you're watching me, I'm getting the watch hours and views, and I appreciate it. And have a great night, everybody. Take care.
Bye, everyone.